Everyone's calling Islam Makhachev a ducker for skipping Topuria, but what if he's chasing a bigger challenge? Arman Tsarukyan just dropped a bombshell that flips the whole story on its head. Amid criticism that Islam Makhachev avoided a lightweight title defense against Ilia Topuria, Arman Tsarukyan came to the champion's defense. In a post-fight interview following his win over Patricky Pitbull Freire at ADXC, Tsarukyan dismissed the idea that Makhachev was looking for an easier fight. Instead, he argued that Makhachev's decision to pursue a super fight against UFC welterweight champion Jack Della Maddalena represents a more challenging and ambitious path. Tsarukyan emphasized that Della Maddalena's technical boxing and striking IQ present a greater threat than Topuria's raw power and durability. While Topuria is known for his knockout ability, Tsarukyan pointed out that Della Maddalena is the more refined striker, making him a harder puzzle for Makhachev to solve, especially outside the comfort zone of the lightweight division. Tsarukyan also reminded fans of Makhachev's well-roundedness, noting his dominant wrestling and submission game as the X factors that give him the edge against any style. By publicly standing up for Makhachev, Tsarukyan not only dismissed the idea that Islam is cherry-picking opponents but also added weight to the narrative that the lightweight champ is chasing legacy and greatness rather than playing it safe. Everyone's calling Islam Makhachev a ducker for skipping Topuria, but what if he's chasing a bigger challenge? Arman Tsarukyan just dropped a bombshell that flips the whole story on its head. Islam Makhachev is preparing to make a historic leap in his career by moving up to challenge UFC welterweight champion Jack Della Maddalena, aiming to become a two-division champion in 2025. This bold move comes after Makhachev successfully defended his lightweight title for a record-setting fourth time, solidifying his dominance at 155 pounds. Rather than continue defending his title against contenders like Ilia Topuria, Makhachev is opting for a legacy-defining opportunity. Arman Tsarukyan believes this move isn't about avoiding tough competition but rather about seeking the toughest and most meaningful challenge available. He highlighted that Della Maddalena's precise and technical striking makes him a dangerous opponent, especially for a lightweight moving up in weight. Despite this, Tsarukyan remains confident that Makhachev's elite grappling, takedowns and submission game will be the difference-maker in the matchup. By pursuing a second belt, Makhachev is following in the footsteps of greats like Georges St-Pierre, Conor McGregor and Daniel Cormier, fighters who cemented their legacies by conquering multiple divisions. Tsarukyan believes Islam has the tools and mindset to join that elite list and become one of the all-time greats in UFC history. Arman Tsarukyan is on a mission to restore his image and regain the trust of fans and the UFC brass after withdrawing from his scheduled title fight against Islam Makhachev at UFC 311 due to injury. The late withdrawal led to widespread criticism and speculation, with some fans accusing him of ducking the fight. Tsarukyan now says the situation was misunderstood, blaming poor communication from his medical team for the public perception that he backed out without a valid reason. In response, Tsarukyan has taken a proactive approach by making himself available as a backup fighter for two of the UFC's biggest upcoming events, UFC 317 Ilia Topuria vs. Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title, and UFC 318, Dustin Poirier vs. Max Holloway 3. He confirmed that he's flying back to the US and staying ready in case of last-minute injuries to any of the headliners. Whether it's stepping in for Topuria, Oliveira, Poirier or Holloway, Tsarukyan says he won't hesitate. "I need to take chances now," he stated, fully aware that this stretch is crucial to regaining his momentum in the division. Tsarukyan's willingness to be a reliable replacement shows maturity and professionalism, signaling that he's serious about being the next lightweight title holder. With the #1 contender spot already in hand, he knows that proving his commitment, especially after the UFC 311 incident, is key to securing another shot at championship gold. What do you think? Is Islam chasing legacy or avoiding danger? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're riding with Tsarukyan's take, smash that like button. Subscribe for more exclusive UFC stories, only on MMA Thread.